And we should be live. Just wait for this to respond. Alright, we're live here. I'm gonna pause that there. And then Discord this out. Oh, there we go. Alright, now let's get the show on the road. What I'm gonna do first is take another bite of my piece of bread. For luck. Yes, dev server is indeed up. And this is the M1a2 Abrams. I was theorizing this would happen. Actually, I was theorizing this would happen along with the other things, but I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go through each vehicle from left to right. So we're going to start with U.S., and then we're going to go planes, helicopters, aviation, Navy, and we're going to do that with Germany. And we're going to go on and go forth. After that, you can start requesting to see vehicles, but I'm going to be doing that in the order, so it makes viewing the live stream after it's live better. Also, get 28 million or something, because I need that many. I can actually spend that many. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I can. But anyways, for tanks for the U.S., I believe the only one they got, unless there's something hiding in here, is the M1a2 Abrams, which is an Abrams. It should have better armor. You know what I need to do is bring this up so I can reach that better. There we go. So it armor only has 38 millimeters of armor. Yeah, no, I'm joking. So rolled homogeneous external composite with whatever. And okay, so let's the only way to view a modern tank's armor is through the armor viewer, or the penetration analysis. Apparently this tank has the icon of a helicopter. So it has a heat round with 400, 491, 600, 650. Well, compared to its own round at 500 meters, you get about 600. Oh, that's weird. Oh wow, they changed this a lot. Oh wow, look at that. It doesn't penetrate there. Okay, but like, look at this. But I think that armor values are the same as the M1A1. So it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's not modeled completely yet. But let's go test against Germany, Leo 2A5, DM 33. That's it. 44 is a bit different. Yeah, it does nothing there. But I believe what are they? Italians? They have this crazy round, which... Oh, no. Doesn't get through. Gets through there, though. Oh, no. Bounces. And then gets through the plate it couldn't get through when it's going straight. Sure. Maybe it, like, got through somewhere right here. I know, it's a very cool animation. I'll be sure to mess with that a bunch. But generally, I don't know if this thing has any stronger armor or we're very strong about it. So you're gonna have to tell me so I can test that properly. I think it's supposed to have depleted uranium armor, but I don't know. But here it is. Here's the modifications for it. I haven't done anything with it. It's got night vision. It's got all this stuff. Starts with heat, so you can suffer. Wait a minute. This one has 400. This only has... This is 650. What's the point of this? I guess that's something we have to test out. Let's just purchase everything, I guess. Wish this would go faster. I hate this processing purchase thing. But they have to update with the servers and all that. It's a proximity shell? Does it just have like the wrong icon or something? Weird. On the X-ray view, I didn't see anything that looked like depleted uranium or anything like that. And it has the same rounds besides this extra heat shell or heat FS. It looks, this, I believe, the same round on the M1a2. The second heat FS shell is more HE oriented with proximity explosive against helicopters and low-flying aircraft. Oh, we might not able to test that out, but let's drive it around. I want this one first. What vehicles they got in the server? I just started streaming, so you haven't missed much. But this is the M1a2. Save you for later. Oh yeah, they took they used to be airplanes that you could shoot around with the tanks, but yeah, it's still contact. But I guess it is supposed to. Yeah, I didn't expect it to go through. That's something I'll have to look at further in depth. 1.95 is gonna be called Baby Shark. This thing's engine sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I'm still downloading. What's the plan for tonight? Plan for tonight, as I said, I'm gonna be going through all the vehicles in from left to right, and then we'll jump around a bunch and look at all the other things. And there was no A10, so yeah, this is honestly, it's starting. It kind of looks like you're just run-of-the-mill Abrams. Good penetration. Actually, it seems like it has the same penetration as the M1a2. Return the hanger now. Is the Swedes tech tree empty, or does it actually have planes? It's gonna be empty, I believe. But we will actually. It's not showing up for me. All right, Gaijin. Sounds good to me. Yeah, if I remember right, M1a2. 800, and then so this is the armor of the M1A1. Round still can't go through, or it just doesn't work anymore. What? Here we go. No, not EFS. Oh, look at that. Okay, so on the A1, the round can go through at 500 meters. So yeah, the M1A2 has a whole bunch more armor. Like a lot more armor. The equivalent protection is like 200 more. All right, next thing is the U.S. get any helicopters? They did not get any helicopters. Aviation, they didn't get any airplanes either. And fleet, oh, they got USS Helena, which is a premium light cruiser, because of course it is. Wonder if it's going to be a PAC or GE. Anyways, it has 5 6-inch guns times 3 or 4 actually. I don't know how to do math anymore. Turrets 5 times, yeah. Oh yeah, 5 turrets with 3 guns each. That's what I was trying to hit. Which makes it slightly less than the Brooklyn, which will make it a pretty alright ship. For what battle rating is this? 5.7. Yeah, you'll do well. You also have some these boys for anti-air, which I believe have, yeah, proximity fuse shells. Yeah, the Sweden tree isn't showing up for me. Is it showing up for anyone else? See the aircraft? We'll see the aircraft of the new aircraft in just a second. First, I want to show off all the U.S. things, and then I'm gonna go down to Germany, show all the German things, so on and so forth. We'll be getting to German destroyers in just a second now. It's a lot of anti-air power. Yeah, this is your typical U.S. destroyer. Oh, it has 5 turrets. Time. Yeah. Can it do this? Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be OP. This is Brooklyn 2 Electric Boogaloo. So yeah, it's just your standard Brooklyn ship. I'll be getting to the French, however, they're pretty far down the list. And then the rank 5 light cruiser, Pensacola, has some pretty big guns. 8 inchers. 2 turrets of 3, 2 turrets of 2. So let's modification this boy out and then take it for a test drive. I don't think I need to talk too much about the ship, but yeah, you kind of get the idea once you see how many guns it has. Show the aircraft carrier. I didn't see an aircraft carrier. But if there's an aircraft carrier on one of the trees, we'll be getting to it. I want to do this in order for people who are not here right now, are no longer with us. No, future viewers of the thing. Pepsi Cola. Well, there's your nickname for the vessel. Wow, come on, stop that. Oh, thank you. Alright, anyways. Got all the mods for this. Yep, it's not giving me a spade, but alright. That's probably because it's broken. Let's test sail it out real quick. But, yeah. Air targets. Totally wrecked that boat in one shot. Oh, those turrets turn slow. This is a heavy cruiser after all, so should become to expect it. New air. Oh yeah, aircraft carriers for landing your jets on it. Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry. In fact, if there's any naval vessel or naval aircraft. Oh my god. Well, that was very inaccurate. There we go. I always have to shoot lower than the actual where the boat actually is. But yeah, it's a pretty typical light cruiser. You can't do the auto cannon, can you? No. Well, I'm reloading. Yeah, can't do the auto cannon ship. But it's pretty neat. Nice vessel. And then let's get to Germany. And not the Navy, the tanks. And they didn't get any new tanks. Oh wait, they got the BMP one. Like, hold on a second. I'm not going to bother to take this out because you know what a BMP1 is. Does it have the BMP1P? Yeah, so you can get that modification. Besides that, sure, I guess. They did use it. And then we're gonna... did they get any new helicopters? No. Did they get any new airplanes? None that I see. And then new fleets. They got 2 new destroyers. The Type 1943A, 1944, and the Type 1936B. I don't know if I'll actually sail these out, but because they look like your pretty typical 1934 ships. 4 guns here. All right. More torpedoes. That's good. Modifications, typical German things. Torpedoes are 8 kilometers. Maybe we'll get that to 10, or maybe even 12. And then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets. Yeah, typical German vessel. If you need more German destroyers, this is where I had to go. And there's your modifications if you care. Was there any other big things? Nope. Alright. To Russia, not the Navy. Tanks. Did they get any new tanks? They got the BMP-3, which we've all come to know and love. The stupid update ever. Hype because I'll finally get a light tank for German lineup. Yeah, no, that's pretty great. BMP-3 is kind of a neat tank. It has a machine gun there. Is it modeled? It is not modeled. Come on, Gaijin. What are you doing to us? Maybe it is modeled. It doesn't really matter what the armor is in this thing. It has none. See? Alloy. Let's see what the armor is. Has a 30mm gun. Oh yeah, I think I talked. Read a bit about that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the regular AP rounds? Does not have regular AP rounds. I guess because it's for shooting down people, but it has ATGMs. Let me take a look at those modifications again. Oh no. Oh no. So somehow you're supposed to kill tanks at 8.7 with HE till you have the first ATGM. Test if it floats. I'm not going to drive all the way out to the water. I'm sure it floats. But this thing's stock looks like it's going to be a pain. Let's low velocity 100mm gun launcher. Because like when you read 100, oh, what is this? Oh, that's a better penetrating ATGM. But when you read 100mm gun, you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like them other tanks that have 100mm guns. But this one, like, how are you supposed to kill things? I guess you can yeet it with the 100mm. It has 31mm of penetration, so if you get smart, but it looks like a pretty hard stock grind. Anyways, let's test drive this guy. Let's take those things. Are you supposed to kill things with a 30? Because the 30 only has 64mm of penetration. I guess you could get helicopters and stuff. Let's see if we can get tricky with the HE. Doubt the tree will ship this year. Gaijin Lee doesn't update during Christmas. Yeah, I believe it said in the dev blog that they won't, like the rest of the tree is still in development or something. The Swedish air tree. Anyways, where's the dude on the hill? Abrams. Oh, a silenced 30mm cannon. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, then I used the ATGM. But the cannon is The machine gun, the 30 mil, is mounted to the shoot button, so it's a bit awkward. Alright, this thing has really low velocity, so I need to keep that in mind. You only take 6 ATGMs. Or 7, I guess. Or maybe no, 8, because I fired 2. You can take a bunch of these HE rounds, which are proving to be a bit of an issue to use. But the this thing's gonna be a bit of a. It's gonna be interesting. But once you get the ATGMs, it's gonna be all right. It's not all right. It's gonna be great. 700 penetration at 8.7. But the stock grind is gonna be suffering. Alright, that's enough of that. They slapped a Merkava suppressor on that 30. Just feels boring that I captured the same 3 points with the same for 3 years with different vehicles. Well, that's War Thunder for you. I can't change that. Anyways, was that the only new thing they got? Looks like it. Did they get new helicopters? Yes, the Ka-50 and the whatever it's called. Anyways, let's look at the Ka-50. Very nice. Black camouflage costs money, because of course it does. And I guess the pre-order camouflage has a big old shark mouth on the side. Can you unlock the black camouflage in any other way? Nope, only purchase it. Modifications. Here we go. Sure. Sounds great. I'm totally for it. Let's see, what else do we have? I think this is, wait, is this the one I want? So it's the furthest one, that's the best. Rockets, and, oh no, this is, can you only have, do you have to take the rockets? I see. You can't take anti-air missiles and, or can you? Oh well, let's test it out. Show all the German stuff, please. I'm gonna show the German things. Did I show all the German things? Yeah, I showed all the German things. They got the BMP-3 and 2 destroyers, and I didn't see anything else. And if I missed anything, bug me about it. Helicopters get protection analysis. Well, this thing flies really well, and it has gear that goes up. Ooh, look at that. Playing in sim will be fun. That's a lot of zoom. And air-to-air missiles, as you would expect. And, oh my god. ATGMs, as you would expect. Trick it to the cheek of the Abrams. Yep, goes right through. Not the most destructive, I guess. Very nice zoom. You'll be able to snipe a lot of things with that. Simmons said some stuff is being saved for later. Yeah, probably. This is definitely not going to be the only dev server of this patch. This helicopter is very cool. I like the double blades. Gun's not the best. Oh! Lurie donated 4 C with lines. Almost the calendar. Thank you very much. Is that euros? I think it's euros. Alright. Anyways, that's the Car 50. Oh, that's cool.
Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Alright. Let's check out the other helicopter. Here we go. There's the other helicopter. Looks like the same thing with one and no foldable gear. And modifications. There's them all, and there is a lot of them. Oh my. Alright, let's purchase these boys up. What happens with Swedish Air Force? Oh, somebody subscribed and my thing is not updating. Alright, fine. Look at the protection analysis. Oh, sure. Modification. Armor. Oh, wow, that's a lot of armor. Composite aluminum ceramic 26 millimeters.
You have triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments
How
away,
Gao
my lord.
just donated $1.99. Not enough Russian bias. Soviet suffers. Thank you very much, man. I don't see any protection analysis unless it's somewhere else in here. But you know, I need to look at the Ka 50's armor. Forgot about that. And it's not exactly a whole lot. You got 21 thickness bulletproof glass. You got 20 millimeter aluminum alloy. And there's no protection analysis, so maybe that's not functioning yet. It is the dev server, so you have to expect a few bugs and whatnot. Yes, donating on the stream does not fill the bar because Streamlabs is garbage. But I could fill it for you. Here, let me do a thing. And then yeah, it's not the 90s anymore. There we go. It's somewhere around there. Anyways, as I was, Did I miss a German helicopter or something? No, there's no new German helicopters. I looked all over the German thing, so if you're wondering anything about that, more Japanese plox. I'll get to the Japanese after the British. I just want to do this stuff in order for people who are viewing it after the fact. Nothing for Japan. Apparently there's files for like a rocket truck or something, which is funny because Japan already has a rocket thingy. Japan can get nothing but memes, it seems. There's even plenty of easy to add tanks that aren't meme tanks, but you know, I'm not going to complain too much. G91YS is incredibly competitive. I've heard of that. Oh, cool. I care. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Then. Ground targets 100. Ooh, wow. Oh. The sub thing isn't working. Like normally, like Streamlabs isn't updating people who subscribed. Whatever. No, that's not one. Oh, yeah, I was looking to that. The Fallout thing. Come on, really, Gaijin? Oh yeah, the German BMP is gonna be pretty neat. And look at this boy. Gear can't go up, unfortunately. I am going over everything first. Well, I'm going to test fly a few things. I'm not going to test fly them too long, because you don't exactly need to see it. But I'm going to do everything in order, and then we can do some other things before we get a little crazy. But yeah, this is your typical helicopter. Yep, pretty neat. A lot of the features with helicopters aren't working, but and then you got your rockets. People are going to continuously ask for a certain country or thing. Russia seemed to not get any new planes, so rip them. And then fleet. Nah, they didn't seem to get any new boats, so rip them. I'm wearing over the army already. All right, I'll save the British Navy for a bit. They got the Vickers Mark 7 at 9.7 as a customization. Now someone else subscribed again. Matthew Rogan. Only 20 millimeters of armor? No. Not protection analysis. First, I want to look at the X-ray, and we'll see some pretty thick cheeks right there. And then armor, actually we'll go modifications. Ooh, you start with APFSDS and HESH, and then you can research better APFSDS and smoke. Wait a minute. Gaijin, what's this? Alright, so this has better angled penetration, but worse a flat penetration. So that's neat, I guess. We almost 8K. I know. Let's purchase all these modifications, drive it around a bit, see how it performs, and we go on. Italy got nothing, only one heli. Yep. It's a very annoying that Russia got 2 new helicopters, yet they couldn't add a few more for Italy. Royal Rat donated $5. Thanks very much, man. I got a 5-minute break at work. Did Japan get anything that? And what do the Swedes got so far? The Swedes got the air. You can only pre-order 2 aircraft. I believe there's no actual tree. At least there's no actual tree shown up for me yet. And it doesn't sound like Japan got anything. I haven't been over that tree yet. I will be over in a second, but if I remember, actually, I'm pretty sure I could pull up this and then go to the data mine, and Japan got nothing. I do know that China got 2 Japanese premium vehicles, but it doesn't look like Japan got anything at all. However, there's most likely going to be a second dev server. Maybe Japan will get something there. Hey man, what's up? Oh, it's just the dev server. Nothing much. Half the stuff supposed to come isn't in the update yet. Patient more dev servers. That's true. It's definitely going to be like whenever they do a dev server out of the usual. Oh yeah, it's the Centurion X as well. I forgot about that. Oh my god, come on. Can't they like give them to me spaded already so I don't have to go through this? Wyvern's a pretty fun plane. Anyways, customization. So here's the bad boy all decked out. Let's test drive it a bit. First 2 aircraft for Sweden Air Force will be available upcoming update 1. Whatever. The closed beta testing for the Swedish air tree will begin later in 1.95. Yep. By the bomber for Italy. I'll get to Italy, don't you worry. Alright. So its turret looks like a bun, which is kind of neat. It's decently fast. I guess I need to check the armor a bit better, but no auto litter. This doesn't look like one. That was a bad shot, but it looks like it can get through this side of the Russian turret ejection system. I can't speak. Please show USSR. Already showed USSR. Yep. Neat tank. What I do like about it is you got some pretty thick sides, so you can put a lot of funny decals on it. Is this dev server available to everyone? Yes. Well, everyone on PC. You need to be on PC to be able to access it. But you also need to download the dev server client, which I'm pretty sure there's plenty of talk about. Now, I'm pretty sure the Vickers had many modifications where it could carry many different guns. So it's very possible we'll see different variants of this. But that'll be neat. And then the Centurion X. Look at this gross thing. Oof. Oh, yeah, I forgot to look at the Vickers Armor. Okay, let's look at the Vickers Armor real quick. I think I kind of did and didn't exactly look too interesting. The protection analysis. Let's take it against like the most common rounds. Germany. Yeah, this thing doesn't have the best rounds. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, I forgot. There we go. DM33. Alright. So DM33 looks like it goes right through it. Yep. Wait, you have armor in front of the... you have ammo in front of one of the dudes? Yeah. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's not 10.0 for a reason. But it doesn't look like it's going to have much protection at all. Back to the Centurion Action X, or whatever it's called. The update has some qualities to it. So the armor isn't exactly 200. Turret ring is pretty weak. Ooh, that's a big no-no in my estimation. Like if we take this German waffle tractor, Panzergranat 3943. Yeah, right there. Ooh, oof. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's, not the best tank. That's good. So put bushes like all over this boy. All over them. Besides that, what kind of shells you got? A typical British 20 pounder shells. Test drive. Tiger 2, the bomber will come and just wait for the rest of us. Okay, so it seems like the machine gun shoots high. Oh, alright. We, does the machine gun have no traverse or something? Okay, the machine gun's broken. Besides that, it's kind of just your regular Centurion. So with loves, well, there's the thing is with the confirmation of the Swedish tech tree next patch. There's all the Swedes you need, or all the World War II stuff you need. Well, it's not actually World War II, but it is World War II era stuff, so it's basically the same. Oops, that was a terrible shot. Whatever. So yeah, if you want to grind through the British tree, I believe this thing was going to be available for Golden Eagles. So that'll be great. Is that all the British tanks? Then add like a sneaky boy in here somewhere? Oh no. And then Japan, finally. Army, they got... Well, actually, no, I forgot all the British things. Because the British didn't get new helicopters. Did they get new aircraft? They got this thing, the Hunter... whatchamacallit, which is like just a bad Hunter. Yeah, it looks like it's just a not as great Hunter. I don't really want to go fly this out. You've flown the Hunter before. The stat card is empty. Aim 9s, 2 of them. And then you can have your regular loadouts, bombs, rockets and bombs. Oh, rocket pod, that's nice. And then your DIFA cannons. Yeah, pretty jetty jet. I have no idea how much it costs, if it's a pack or if it's GE. I'm assuming a pack, because Gaijin kind of just forcefully gives this stuff to me. Anyways, to the British fleet. Didn't the British get a new boat? Yes, they got one new boat. Alright, the Belfast. Armor-wise, wait, what? Oh, there's a point there. I thought it had 1,000 millimeters of armor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 turrets of 6-inch guns. Not the best. It's no Brooklyn. Yeah, kind of straightforward stuff. Are they gonna add a? Oh, I didn't. They've added a protection analysis for boats. Look at that. So now you can shoot your boats. Just takes a little while. It's a lot of That's pretty neat. All they let you do is have like multiple shells. Oh, you can do multiple. I mean, no, you can only do one shell at a time. So yeah, I guess I'll sail out to Belfast. I'd be happy if Japan got a SAM with Mach 2 at some point. I hope it did. You blew the hell out of it. Do you think War Thunder will add the BF 109 K14 or any new new BF Germany? No, not really. They've been focusing a lot on modern things, so I wouldn't expect any like other variants of the K, which I heard were not as good as the K4. But yeah, it's light cruiser, pretty neat, pretty fast, faster than one of the Russian heavy cruisers. Actually, no, this is a light cruiser, isn't it? Only got 6-inch guns, which I believe were the just enough to be a light cruiser. Yeah, it's a light cruiser. Which sucks for British. Anyways, to Japan finally, for real this time. Japan got no new tanks, no new helicopters, no new jets or planes that I can spot, and no new boats. All right, China. And they got 1 new tank. Can we get an Ireland faction with a Spitfire and 1 armored car? 1.93 Wallet Warriors. That's what I was thinking too. Actually, I was thinking that we're just going to get helicopters only this patch. We'll be getting to Italy. Don't you worry. Just got to get through China first. Wait a minute. You know what annoys me is why can't they have like European and then Asian? Anyways, back to this. Um, 20 millimeters of armor. All right, let's do the X-ray. Get your sandwich facing the wrong direction. Very nice. Quartz core. That sounds interesting. Oh, and then you get a nice turret ejection system down here. And what's this? Textilite. All right. Armor protection analysis. What kind of ground is that? It's some crazy stuff. I'll say heat round. 125I. What? 700? Jesus Christ! I guess you'd have to shoot there. It's a Russian tank, everyone. It's not really Russian, but it's just like a Russian tank. All right, and then let's test against the the unfortunate, not the Rollins, DM-33, 500 meters. It has 800 millimeters, 700 some spots, 900 at others. But you just shoot right here. Ha! That's so sad. Someone else subscribed. Thanks very much. Oh, you can get through the gunner. That's kind of dumb. Like right here, you can get through the driver's port. You can get just barely on the top, but boom, nope. Nice how there's no gap here. Actually, there's a bit of a gap. You might be able to sneak a, although not really. And then angled. Can we get that turret ring? No, but we can get the engine from here, which means that you can get the turret ring from here. Which means it's gonna suffer like the Russian tanks do. However, it is a very cool looking tank. Let's see if it has any oppressive camouflages. What's their winter camo? That's just that. Nothing special, it looks like. No, I like this one. That's cool. Then tricolor. Ooh, very nice. Alright, let's go test drive it. Actually, I need the modification first. Oh, does it start with a... Oh, and someone else subscribed. It starts with Heat FS, because life is suffering. And then you get 466. Not too shabby, not the best. It's only 9.7. I don't know, it feels kind of like a 10.0 to me, but whatever. Suit yourself, Gaijin. I'm gonna put a blizzard on you real quick. They got Airburst Shells? Okay, well, let me get these modifications, then I'll go look at those. I'm not going to test them out, but I'll look at them. The person's pretty serious about Airburst Shells. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I need to research more China. Type 96 looks nice, kind of like a. Hope we get the Type 96B later. I hope we get the one with the ERA on front, or not ERA, whatever it is. The more modern looking things. I love how it's the last possible thing you can get. This is going to be a very sad tank. You're going to have to research so much stuff to get through it. Like, all the way over here. I know you only actually need to research the 4 things, but seriously, these heat FS... 480 is pretty alright. I can do that with the Type 90, so... The Type 90 doesn't suffer from the turret ejection system. Anyways, ah, look at that. They have time fuse shells. VFW as well. Yep, time fused HE shells. Hopefully they set up a nice time fused system. Oh! Pointless Gunsink donated 3 pens. Congrats on 8K. Shave the beard. No, I'm not going to shave the beard. You're going to have to pay me more than that. Anyways, back to China. Test drive.
You have triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Now you're on a list of the Chinese. Oh, they can put me on the old list they want. Oh, cool. Get 2 sets of smoke shells. Everything gets to that cannon breach though, so it's not exactly impressive. Yeah, not gonna expect much from it. Hey, people are subscribing. I think this thing will be pretty alright until you get murdered by a helicopter. Or a jet. Because you have those spags. Gaijin, where's the Chinese spags? God, I hope they add them next. No, nice shot there. Perfect aim. Yeah, you get 3 of the engine smokes. That's cool. So yeah, if you like Russian tanks, here's another Russian tank that looks a little more Western. It's a Russian tank with a different style. It's trash. This October, December video. Alright, next thing up, we are going to look at Chinese Aviation. So they got some silly things. They got this. Key 45 modifications. It's got 2 20s, offensive 20, another offensive 20, offensive 37. Interesting. See, what annoys me here is why isn't this in the Japanese tree? Where are all these 20s, by the way? Oh, very nice. So you got 37 here. You got the 20 down below, a Ho 3. Then you get 2 Ho 5s up top. And then you got the Ho 203. And you got this guy right here with the Type 89. China doesn't need specs. They can censor planes out of the sky. I'm just not sure if that is as effective. No new jets though. And then they got the AM2 or the A6M2. Pardon me. AM2 is a different thing. The Key 45 is definitely gonna make garbage. It's a garbage plane altogether. Well, it's a great garbage plane in my opinion. But here's a 0. It's a 0. Modifications. It has the 0 bombs. So you can pull off some really BS dive bombs with that, and fly into enemy ships. And then you have Key 84 Co, which I feel was supposed to be in the main tech tree. Oh, wait, is that the Is it Manchuria flag? Because they did build these in that area. But anyways, what is this? But yeah, it's a Key 84. Very good plane. Very good plane. This is the only has 50 cals and 20s, so it's not one of the better versions with 30s. New map, team in square. Come on, guys. I don't want my Chinese viewership to be taken away, so I need to pander to the Chinese government. Anyways, Italian army, they got nothing. It's quite sad. Helicopters. Actually, let's go look at the bomber that the dude won't shut up about. It doesn't even have the new thing next to it. Gaijin doesn't even count it as a new vehicle. It's just it's the last plane, but with like a different loadout. What? It's got 50s instead of like 7.7s. I'll definitely fly it out. This is whatever this thing was. It the oh, they changed the name. The 20DR. This is one of my favorite planes. Just look at this thing. I know it's not new, but look at it. It's got a cool turret. It's got a fancy tail. It looks like a flying bus. I love it. And I guess this is a better version of it. Does it have better bombs? 800 kilograms, but they're nothing special. I'm not gonna bother to fly this thing out. Not right now. Maybe later. You got a third extra propeller for that propulsion that you need. No, I think that's an air indicator or an airspeed indicator. Why are people hyped about the bomber? Because it's the best bomber. Is there anything better? Something I'm not seeing? Alright, anyways, let's look at the A129 International prototype. They don't tell you, it's a prototype. It's a lot of rockets. Modifications. Hellfires and rockets. No camouflages. Oh, let's just fly it. $453 people watching and only 57 likes. Yeah, I would agree. Drop a like if you are enjoying the video. That would be very nice. Apparently it helps SEO and all that, but it also improves my ego, which is very important for me. That's some nice zoom. I believe, was no anti-air vehicles. I wonder, can I? No, it's too far. Let's try to third person this thing. Okay, I think that missile just died. No, don't go over there. Oh yeah, cockpit view. Yeah, it's a working place. I'll check out the aircraft carrier in just a second. I'll take out one of them Navy jets. So yeah, if you want to shoot down tanks with a helicopter, but you play Italy, this is the bird for you, I guess. Not as impressive as the other ones. I'd like to see some actual tech tree for Italy for helicopters, so we can see some of the other Magustas or Mangustas. Excuse me. Why Werthener didn't add voice acting to battles or voice chats to battles? Because I don't know. That'd be very nice. Though it's very nice that they at least have a text channel. I wanted to make a Fallout 76 video for y'all to talk about the recent drama with that game, and I was ran into some dude, and I forgot my push to talk key, and I realized that there's no text channels on Fallout 76. Why aren't there any text channels, Bethesda? Not everyone has a microphone. Helicopter. Yeah, that's the only helicopter they got. And then we looked at this. Oh, Is this new? No, that's not new. It's just the skin they changed. So yeah, that's Italy. Now for France, the one that we all really care about, our favorite nation. They got a Panhard. Is that it? I also got the AMX-30 ACRA, which we'll look at after we look at the Panhard. I think this is a Panhard. The AMD 35. So hopefully it should have multiple cores. AMD really likes going for those. Looks like at least 4. Now I'm wondering what the processing power on this thing is. 63. I'm thinking that's like megahertz or some millihertz. I don't know why, but this was partially already. Oh, it's a new French Reserve. The new AMD is a French Reserve tank, and it comes stocked with crew replenishment for free. It looks like. I guess we'll just take it out real quick. You got a new World War II tank, so that's neat. It's French, so I could suffer. Oh god. So it's kind of wobbly. Ooh, Hey, as armored cars go, it's pretty all right. Voice chat in game. Imagine like when you run into some Russians or some Chinese. I always run into some Chinese players when I'm playing late at night, like a bunch of them. Can't find new carriers. It's not in the tech trees. It's a the aircraft carriers that you land on. They changed. I was gonna test out on one of them jets. Do you know if they spawn for all jets or is it just the more modern ones? So this thing's gun kind of blows hard. But you'll be able to get things done at reserve tier with it. Hopefully we can get some of the other things. Oh, someone else subscribed. Thanks very much. Yes, this new brother of the Dillimer, or whatever the British armored car is called. I don't know how to speak, so. Oh my god. I think it'll be a very fun vehicle, and hope we can see some more French armored cars in the future. You're flying the F4 and trying to find one? I guess maybe it's a thing planned for the future. Maybe it's a only it's not yet for the test drives or whatever. Anyways, for the actual thing that people would care about for the French is a tank in the light tank line. What, Gaijin? This doesn't look very light to me. And that's a very, very thick gun. What kind of gun? 124 millimeter ACRA gun launcher. What kind of ammunition does it shoot? ATGMs. Ah, here we go. This is the tank destroyer line. After a light tank that was there. Then you got a 50 cal. Armor wise, it's 60. Armor wise, it's completely awful. No, I don't want that. I wanted. Ooh. Very nice. So it's an AMX that shoots AT jams out of a tube. with 800 millimeters of penetration. Not bad, not bad. 8.3 too, so. Are they mouse guided? Oh, of course they're mouse guided. It's a turret. Purchase all of these. Amazing, the French MBT-70. Thank you, Cajun. Very cool. The French Starship. Yeah, that's essentially what it looks like it's going to be. At least you won't have to worry about a stabilizer, because we all know it doesn't happen. Why did I uninstall the toolkit? Alright, let's drive this boy out. And then you got HE in case you need to. Kind of disappointing HE there, though. Thick baguette band makes all on noise. Well, I like the engine sounds. Let's see how fast these ATGMs are. ERI's blocked the gun. Oh, that's a very slow reload. Very nice. I enjoy slow reloads. Fast ATGMs, though. Oh, did you hear that sound? Let's see if I can do it again. M1a2 has second-gen depleted uranium armor added to the turret and hull, so it only should be penetrated from the lower front plate. Bet Gaijin will only make it turret realistic. Probably. So yeah, this is a tank. It's French. Got some smoke shells, only 4 of them. No stabilizer, but it shoots ATGM, so that doesn't matter. Try HE. I will try the HE. I don't think it only had 38 millimeters of penetration, so we'll have to try it on. Alright, yeeted that guy out. Oh. Kind of, Oh, that's a very bad velocity. How far is this guy? Oh. What? Oh, okay. Apparently they are ATGM HE shells. But it still gives you a drop thingy, as if they are regular HE shells. Researching the F7 is a waste. Hey, 2019 is not good out yet. We still have 1.95, and typically those patches are pretty good. And somebody's speaking German. Cool. Can you please check out the Type 99's armor? Type 96 armor. It is very good. Okay, so no, they're rockets. They're rockets. They're HE rockets. What? All right, Gaijin. Good to see that you display rockets as HE shells. I guess it is a launcher tube, not a gun, so should be expected. Although it does have a gun breech. Anyways, I think that's enough of the weird Frenchy thing. Sweden. Okay, here's the thing. Sweden's not appearing for me. Typically, even when a tree has been added, it appears for you, but no. So, French helicopters, they didn't get any helicopters. French aviation, they got F-100. Woo, yeah. We'll get to that. First, let's get to the BR 693 AB2. What kind of name is that? God, the French. Can't even come up with proper names. I love this thing. Look at it. It's like a flying whale. Modifications: 8 bombs, 7.5 turret, and some 20s. 120, 2 7.5 guns, and a bunch of bombs. Let's fly it out. Okay, so German is being spoken. Jet carriers. I'll get to the jet carriers. Don't you worry. I want to first look at the French F-100, see if it has anything cool on it, and then I'll be getting places. But first, the more important French bomber. This thing needs to be test flown. Can you check if Challenger 2 got TES armor package? I can indeed. I will do that after I'm done flying out this thing and then looking over the French F-100. And where's the Taiwanese F-100, by the way, Gaijin? Like, you could... Sure. I guess you can't just give them everything and then have like them be the super tree. Or you could. So, placeholder cockpit. It's got a bomber thing. So that's neat. I guess it'll be useful for bombing things, but the bombs aren't that very big, so I wouldn't expect to do much with them. For turning, this thing turns pretty well. For flying like garbage, it flies pretty well. Germany should be a super tree. How would Germany be a super tree? Like, just add all the European nations to Germany. You could add a bunch of Russian vehicles to it as well, and then throw an Abrams there for just for good measure, you know. Actually, I think Taiwan did purchase a few Abrams that they should be getting soon. So, Gaijin, please. Oh, you're French. Yeah, get it. The reticle is pretty low. I think that's because the guns, or at least the cannon, is pretty low. So, it's a bit off-putting to try to aim with, but it works. So where were we? Oh yeah, we're gonna Google this F100. French F100, French 100. You already know the F100. I really just cared. Oh, it has no loadouts. Very nice. So, well done, Gaijin. Well done. Wait a minute. Was that? Okay, so you can't take 2. You can only take 4. Yeah. And I believe that is just about everything that has come in the patch. So that should set everything into motion. Oh yeah, people want me to... I'm going to jump around, check some of the minor things now, so you can start requesting things like madmen in the chat. People were looking for Challenger 2 modifications. Doesn't look like it has any more armor packages. Or was it a Challenger 1 thing? Yeah, it doesn't look like they got any armor packages. So no... whatever it was called, TES or something. I have a feeling that a lot of things, like Sweden, are missing from this, and so we'll get all those later. French F100 is a downgraded F100 because it was used in the French Marine. Now let's see if we can find some fancy looking aircraft carriers. So my instinct would be to fly out a Navy jet. I don't have any loadouts for this thing yet. There are no carriers. Oh, really? That's disappointing. Oh, you don't even spawn on the carrier. J29D prototype Sadi Komar Neston. I don't even know. I'm done trying. Which nation is stronger, U.S., Germany, or USSR? I'd say U.S. because they have the best backup materials. Especially with the M1a2. Finally got a tank with a good turret. USSR, you can just shoot their tanks on the side, and it's a big old meme. Go through the Banshee. They fixed the Phantom's gun angle. That's nice. But this is one of the old carriers. But yes, the protection variant definitely is going to be main tree. I don't have the Banshee. Zulu tech tree, only unit a warrior with a shield. Oh. Okay. All country vehicles for this country has been researched. So I'm thinking I'm gonna sign back in. I'm gonna log out, exit game, log back in, see if Sweden appears, because it's appearing right here, but it's not appearing over here. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna have to show you the yeah, let's just do that. Because I think I need to reload the game. Hopefully I'm not missing out on any of the cool stuff. Sometimes they update the dev server as it's going along. Oh yeah, I need to do the BRB screen, but I'm still here, so don't you leave. I've had people leave when I showed this thing up. Where are you? Oh, here it is. No Sweden, it's useless. Too late. I'm already doing it. What's new for the update? I just showed everything that is in the update. So what you should do, if you really care, is I believe you can start viewing the stream from the beginning, and it should show everything. Can you check the 105 Abrams shell? Messy desktop. Oh, you are correct. It is indeed a messy desktop. I like it that way. All right. All right, we're gonna sign back in. The desktop clutter, like used to be very nice and clean, but then I started making YouTube videos, and yeah, Sweden's not here. Not too surprised. Oh, someone just subscribed. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that I need to look at for you guys? Oh, yeah, I should have 8K subs by now. So I can check that right now. But maybe yeah, 800. I have 8,006 subs, which is very nice. I don't have any porn on my desktop, so no. Abrams shell, I will check that in a second. Let me just bring this back up. And then I will... Army. It was the M1 modifications. HE shell. They got hash. Is that what we cared about? They have no HE. M1 IP. Same loadout. No hash or no high explosive. Actually, no. I know what I need to do is I need to bring up Discord. General. No, where did you guys? Oh no, it's the announcements. Not announcements. It's the news. The patch notes. See what they are all about. Went all through all that. 3 new helicopters. Went through all those boats. That's not too many things changed. Wow. Some new aircraft like cockpits. Sweden has not been added. New Navy weapons. Well, that's some very small changes to the patches. There's not even like a bunch of bug fixes this time around. There's some Navy changes and then the vehicles that we showed off. So, I guess I gotta ask, what should we do now? M1a2 shells? Alright, I guess we could mess around in a custom battle or something. BMP-1 for Germany. Tunguska Upgrade Kit. There was nothing about a Tunguska Upgrade Kit. Pretty cool, though. I'll even show you. This looks new, but it's probably not. Oh, there is an upgrade kit. Okay, so the patch notes were garbage. Let me just, how many do I need? 2 more. The flak shields are not the Navy time shields. They are useless. It only works at 900 meters, 2,000 meters. Yeah, that's true. You have to use a rangefinder, and it's probably the most garbage system you could find. God, I wish there was a faster way to do all this, but I don't. There's no point for them to configure all that just so I can stream a bit easier. I think they changed the look of the F4 engine, but I'm not sure about it. All right, now we can. Here's your boy. Modifications. So what does this bring? It brings I don't recognize anything different. What does the upgrade kit even do? Is it like additional armor? 4 guns, 8 missiles. Oh, you can't. Oh, I'll tell you that. What this is what it adds right here, isn't it? Is it? I don't know, but I think it's just night vision or something. Why is everyone telling Kipler to shut up? Anyways, I think it's wait, this thing has hydraulics? Why does that have hydraulics? Only up and down hydraulics. We doing we'll do it on the dev server, of course. And for a custom battle, I guess I could do a giveaway as I do every time I hit a subscriber milestone, but oh, I forgot that's why it's not working. I didn't put the current modification. Improved vision, combat vehicle. I forgot about that. You want to do current. It's probably the most annoying thing out there. Any new British Supersonics? Nope. They got a premium hunter. Oh, look at that. Didn't recognize this as a very nice big old thingy. And it doesn't lock on anymore, so that ripped that. Does it have... I can't see if it has night vision or anything because it's daytime. I remember when these missiles used to one-shot everything. I don't know why I did that, but... See, the Raider is broken. The old Raider, as you saw, would actually pick that up. But yeah, upgrade kit, pretty neat. I don't really care about it. Fun fact, if you land at F4 without the gear, you can actually boost under... What? Actually shoot underground. That, I guess, in game sense, that would be how it works out. Was there anything else I missed? Because the patch notes for this patch were kind of garbage. Oh, that's not what I wanted again. I wanted just this. Is there better patch notes anywhere? No. Unless they're somewhere secret. I can't find them. Oh, these are pretty terrible patch notes. Like, come on, Gaijin. Will I have to rely entirely on a F-89 received proximity rockets? I think it... No, yeah, it did not have proximity rockets before. Okay, U.S. Aviation. Purchased your boy. Cancel. I'm assuming you mean this one. $16 HVers, Mighty Mouse, and then I guess these are the proximity ones. Doesn't I love how the weapon tab is empty. I think these are the right ones. Can you show us the protection analysis with ships? I did that earlier. I could do it again. Oh, look at that. Nice and weird. Can we see the M1a2 again? Well, it's an M1, so... German guided rockets on the HS-293 and Vfw 200. I'll be sure to check those out. Right after I... oh, there's always been two things. Not always, but it's not exactly a new thing. Do I still have proximity? No, not proximity, but I don't know if these are the right ones, and I'm not sure if they're working because they're exploding midair. Is the SAB in there? No, unfortunately, Sweden has not been released yet, which is annoying. Germany. Focke-Wulf 200 modifications. Nope, no new guided rockets for them. Or the... What was the other thing you were talking about? F-89D fuse radius is bigger than HE fragmentation radius. Or use fragmentation radius. Sidewinders. Why is it using the right plane, right? Yeah, because those were exploding before my very eyes, and it didn't seem right. F4 Phantom? Yes, the F4 Phantom is still there. They didn't do anything with it yet. Normal Hunter with better engine. It's just 293 is an anti-ship rocket, and it was in the files. Oh! Well, it's possible to see that in the future, but it's not on the Focke-Wulf 200 yet. Italian F-104 Gaijin. I don't know! They should be adding it. The French Starship is so ugly. That is very rude. I will not stand for your blatant insult of the gorgeous French tank. Just look at this beauty. Not that thing, Army. Look at it. Look how amazing it is. They should have made a Nordic tree, not a Swedish tree. But now they can sell you Nordic things in the Swedish tree. It's very possible that... Here, actually, I think I know what was going wrong there. I wish they had helicopters over here. Or over here, because nobody likes them. It's possible I need to change some things. Okay. Test flights. I have a rocket activation distance. Maybe if I put it on impact, it won't... Wait. You need to lock onto the enemy? Alright, let's try it out. German German ground tree would be nice. They have a ground tree. I just want my B1 Centauro with 120mm cannon. I don't blame you, man. I want that thing too. Does the game need it? Not sure. Does the game want it? Yes. Jinsum Kim, no, you don't need radar lock to explode. You have the FNN right now loaded. Well, I'm gonna try to get radar lock, but I got them on impact right now, so it's very possible that they just didn't model them correctly. No T90, nope. Not yet, at least. If they're gonna add one, it'll be in the next dev server. There's guaranteed to be another dev server, I guarantee you. Maybe even Saturday, I don't know. I just had him. The thing is that they decided to put a F-15 or MiG-15, which is much faster than this thing. So we're gonna have to wait for him to turn and then try to get a. Because he turns just somewhere around here. There he is. Ah! They still kind of suck. And if you have to get a radar lock, that's no good. But this thing will suck less now. Two A1. The rocket on the F-89 uses rangefinder on the plane, so the rocket explodes at the distance of 2 kilometers. The plane will range find. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go look at the Vfw Explosive Fuse, or VFW Army. VSW is on this side. I'm going to test drive it. There we go. So, still no Martyr or Puma or Weasel Toe or Leo 2A6. So it's a time fuse. And of course, there's no airplanes for us to shoot at. And the way they have time fused works is really bad, and they need to stop it. You range find, and then the fuse is sent to 200. And you can't even actively change it, see? It's stuck at 200. Does this thing still shoot from below, it still shoots from above the camera. Pretty neat, though. I wish they could implement it in a better way. Why are you guys arguing about the Leo 2A5? Because the Leo 2A5 could get DM43, and we wouldn't need a Leo 2A6 for a while. Alright, sure. Anything else that I need to go over? I guess I could... does this thing have any cool camos to it? Nope. Just got a winter camo, the Russian one. And this. At least the flags are right. Or actually, they're kind of wrong. I wish they had changed the flags depending on what type of vehicle you got. Like, these should be East German flags. The Premium Hunter has M1a2 not B. I guess we could fly that thing around. But yeah, it's got M9E. France, quickly, please. I kind of went over all the trees already. But France got the new bomber that got a dev blog. It's got a ATGM tank / rocket launcher. And has a... what else did it have? Oh yeah, and the I think it's a armored car, the AMD something or other. Bye bye. Have a good night. All right, good night. Any French ground? Just said they got a a ATGM tank. That's a pretty wide radius. Cockpit is as you would expect. F4. What's different about the F4? Did they change anything about it? China gets 3 new premiums, which it doesn't deserve. Well, I'm fine with them having like premium 0. The issue I take is that they're some of the premiums they have are variants Japan. Well, one of them at least, I believe, is a variant Japan doesn't have. The fake missiles have a nice turn on them. But yeah, it's a hunter, kind of what you expect. M1es are nice. You know, I need to watch. See, are the flyer flashes in game? The Taiwanese flag got added to their stuff. Any new Japan? Nothing new for Japan, unless you want to count the Chinese vehicles. Oh yeah, it's not the Republic of China flag, but it's one of them flags. I guess it's a fine compromise. There's a lot of people complaining about that. I don't know why we have a Kami 0, but we got a Kami 0. It isn't the Taiwanese flag. It's the factional flag that looks similar to satisfy China and the player base. They've been compromising a lot, but at least they're compromising a bit and not like stonewalling, no, China must this or that. This thing still looks cool. I need to grind more China. Very far behind. I need to get to their team and square vehicles. Oh yeah, that's what I want to check, is the fire flashes, see if they're in game. I believe this one would have it. Nope. Does this one have it? Nope. Max speed 1148. 1133. Well, that's annoying, but whatever. Charlie new pack, Army Challenger. Unless you're talking, like, what Challenger? The Charlie 2 did not get anything. I don't see anything new. Neither did the other ones. Unless you're talking, where is it? This boy right here. Did he get a new pack? No, he did not. The real Challenger 2. I'm sorry the chat is slow in the stream, and mine is working. Alright. I'm dying, help. Try not dying. Phantom 4, please, ASE. F4 has functioning radar and cockpit view. New gun angles. Alright. Well, if I have a few planes that I need to power research through. So hold on to your horses. I'm checking the Phantom. Brainless Phantom fanboys. Well, I'm like Gaijin's patch notes were pretty garbage, so I'm relying almost entirely on you guys for what's new. Hello, comrade. Hello, Ivan's cat. Is China best nation in game? Yes, China #1. Well, this dev server is ultimately useless to me. I was really hoping to check out them Swedish jets, but not this time around. Oh yeah, need to fly it out. Test fly. I'm gonna post some data mines I find soon in the channel. Alright, that'll be great. So, oh, it has this. Oh, it's gonna be great for sim, but ultimately not exactly the most useful. What are you doing with your legs, man? Getting a little wobbly there. Ah, he stopped. Oh, I didn't need that anyways. Where we're going, we won't need landing gear. Or wheels, or whatever the line is. Apparently, Germany and Japan are going to get F-104s, according to some data mines. Oh. That'll be cool. Look at the gun angle, though. How about that lost control, my dudes? I kind of hate how many G's jets pull. Where'd that plane go? Oh, I ran out of ammo. I couldn't complete the heart. If Italians do get a F-104, I'm gonna get angry. Or don't get an F-104. Finally, the ability to get gun on target properly. Oh, I forgot to check if... Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter if... But yeah, you got this. It's right here. It's pretty neat. Let's, where's that other dude? There he is. Let's just go to the stratosphere real quick. See? Got a little bleep on the radar. I'm not sure. I'm just on a Discord server with a few data miners who have been pretty accurate. Oh, you get a little box if they are in the aiming reticle. That's going to be very nice for sim. However, I never play sim, so I do have a joystick and all that stuff. What next nation should be added? I'm thinking Bolivia. They have a really nice navy to go along. So that would be, I think, the proper nation to add next. After Bolivia, maybe Djibouti. Djibouti is really big, so it would be a good choice. Does the Phantom get AIM 7s yet? Aim for E, and cannon. It's just aim 4s. No aim 7s. Aim 9Bs. And aim 9Es. Does it have new skins? I don't think so. Now we're gonna get stuck on the yeah, just this one, which is a very nice skin, by the way. You're just making stuff up now. Luxembourg Navy confirmed. Italy did not get any new jets yet. I'm pretty certain there's gonna be a second dev server, mainly because there's a bunch of this image in progress type of stuff. But you know, I think it's time for what's this? Oh. For a custom server battle. That's not how you get to custom battles, my dude. Custom battles. I think I'll just join one of these ones. There's no new maps announced yet, so. Hey, that's the Russian dude, isn't he? It's locked. I like how Sweden's there, but they're not really there. How much is the Action X? It didn't tell me. Gaijin forcefully, against my will, gives me all the premiums, so I can't actually see their costs. But I would assume probably around the same price as other 6.7 premiums that go for GE. China is rumored to get an Apache good luck American players. What? When the update coming? December apparently, or November, whatever month comes first. I don't know. I need a calendar. I don't want to do Vietnam because it's not a very good map. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's no heli spawns on any of the other maps when you do custom battles. And there are new helicopters I know people want to take out, so I guess you gotta bite the bullet in this situation. M1a2 can stop its own shell turret. Let's go check that before I start a custom battle. I feel like that's a good thing to do. US. Oh yeah, there's a 50% off things because it's dev server. That's not an M1a2 Army. Customization, armor, protection analysis. It can indeed not penetrate itself in the turret. However, the lower front plate, it can. Yeah, I guess if you're cheeky, you can get right here. But generally, you're not going to get through the turret. Of course, you know, the usual weak spot for every modern tank is the gun breach, because no nation has figured out how to put ERA around the cannon. Not ERA, but composite armor. And Italian law pen, too. Should it be able to stop the Italian law pen? Let's find out. I think this is the most penetrating shell in the game. And it can indeed stop the Italian law pen, but not the lower front plate. It apparently is supposed to have lower front plate protection. It's not garbage. Sweden is coming. At an angle, it seems the Italian law pens, but straight on, it does not. So yeah, pretty decent tank. It's getting a little weird there. Tajonk. But I think I've looked at just about everything that needs to be looked at, unless there's like something else I need to oogle. Oh yeah, there's one thing. Navy, not aviation, fleet. Something that I have been failing to look at that needs to be shown off more. Ships now have a penetration thingy. So if you wanted to be like, okay, I have a Russian boat, this one, and I want to shoot my HE shells. If I shoot right there, it will take out the top guns. If I shoot right here, it will do serious damage, no, minor damage. So you can actually see, oh, does HE to the front of this turret actually take out the turret? And it does indeed. Jesus Christ, Gaijin, can Japan finally get a second MBT, please? Nope. In fact, all of Japan tree is now going to be China 2. Yeah, the planes actually have a damage model. That's neat. You know what I'm curious about? The German, I think it was Edmund. No, not that. I wanted preview. A129 loadout, no stingers. No, I did not have any anti-air. Well, actually, I'll check again, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have any anti-air. Since you got that turtleback armor, which apparently is really good in game for close encounters, but historically it was really bad because ships shoot each other from very far, and so they always come in at an angle, so you unfortunately have flat penetration being used. But I'm curious what kind of angles you would need to get at this thing. Kaz, armor penetration. So yeah, if you get it at the right angle, you can just sneak a boy right in there. But head on, it looks like you still get through. What about the HE shells? I know, I'm very interested in this. I love just clicking on things all day. That's cool. But yeah, the Italian heli boy. Here's his modifications. Here's all his loadouts. No anti-air missiles, as you can see. That's why it's a bit cheaper. You know, did Japan helicopter have that thing? Anti-air missiles? No, it did not. I'm pretty sure it should have anti-air missiles, but whatever. 10.0 helicopters have anti-air missiles. 10.0 premiums have anti-air missiles. 9.7 ones do not. Anyways, let's do a bit of a custom battle. I'll mess around a bit. It's going to be on Vietnam, so people can take out helicopters, and I'm going to include Sweden, even though there's no way to access their stuff. And the password's going to be QQQQ. Apply. Or a good stream have to work. Yeah. Well, I've kind of showed everything on the stream, so yeah. Is there anything else that they... There wasn't anything else added. Probably no swarms. Hey, Getchy. You are indeed first. Let me just put that in the chat. I think I'll do a giveaway stream Saturday. Unless there's another dev server Saturday. If not, I'll do the giveaway stream sometime next week. Every time I hit a milestone, which I just did in this thing, I'll do a giveaway stream. But a giveaway something small, just as a thank you. But no. Yes, the Hunter, the new Hunter, the premium one, only has AIM-9Es. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna give away. I haven't thought of anything yet. Maybe I could like save it till the end. No, I don't really want to. The Lightning was never announced for 9.3, but it's in the work. Well, here's the thing about the 9.3s or 1.93. This is the first dev server, and there's likely to be a second. This one's kind of early, as the patch was reported to come out sometime in the next month. So there's plenty of time to add more things. However, hey, CT Center. Still no guarantee that it's coming, so keep that in mind. How about a calendar giveaway? Well, I can't give one away. I don't have one. I already know what month comes next. There's gonna be a British supersonic with that's I could like get behind that. They're adding a premium Hunter. Really implies there's gonna be a British supersonic. Any leaks on Apache, or it'll be sad if Russia gets 28 and we don't get an Apache variant. No news on the Apache yet. RIP Supersonics for Britain again. Hey guys, what's in November? There's no like I honestly I would expect the Apache more likely to come than not to come. Is there any way to change the whole aiming system of the VT-12? I unfortunately don't have that thing. I was only borrowing it, I guess you could say. So I can't say for sure. Data mines haven't shown anything for changing the whole aiming system, though. So next dev server, we'll see British Supersonic, most likely. I heard the Tunguska got radar upgrade as a modification. Yes, you are correct. I looked at it a little bit ago. The radar seemed kind of bugged. It wasn't working correctly. Uh, but yeah, you get a radar upgrade. However, you cannot have the radar upgrade and the night vision equipped at the same time. The SAB-J 29D is not in game yet, unfortunately. Oh, is it nighttime? I didn't mean it for that. Oh, there's bots on. Oh well, at least I can try out the bots and helicopters. That's new. This looks awful. Why is it rainy and stormy and nighttime? They should remove Italy in 1.93. Yes, that's probably the best choice of action. Is Italy even a nation? I don't know. Are you going to do a nation? What comes with Sweden? I'm not sure. I should do a video sometime today or tomorrow. I don't know. My voice is actually kind of hoarse now. I haven't been drinking enough water, and I'm hungry, and I accidentally made it nighttime. And I left bots on. What is the pen of the? It's the same. I believe the shells are actually the same of the Leo, not Leo, the M1a1. So it's the same gun. It's just it has better armor. And I really just want to shoot down a helicopter. That's all I want in life. Yeah, look at that. These are proximity fuse shells. And they work pretty well to kill helicopters. The velocity on them is pretty alright, actually. It's no APFSDS, but it's over 1,000. Does the M1a2 have its CIVT working? Commander's thermal. It has thermal. This story I'm late. Did Japan have luck getting something? No, Japan had no luck getting anything. This dev server, they're left out. There apparently is data mine hints towards them getting something. However, that is unclear. Apparently they're going to get a Mach 2, the F-104. Apparently they're also going to get like a rocket truck or something. That's what data mines are saying. However, they're not here on the server as yet. Can DM33 pen the upper front plate? I believe it can pen the... It can't pen the turret. I believe it can... I believe they left the... Gaijin, whether historical or not, left the hull armor the same. Oh, binothermal, that's a good idea. Yeah, binos are indeed thermal. Would you look at that? Holds the same because there is no depleted uranium armor in the hull. According to some dude on this chat earlier, there is supposed to be, but. $4,000, Jesus. Oh, accidentally capped the zone. Oh, did nothing. Alright. Well, this is terrible to look at, but... Go test the Premium Hunter. I already did. It flies like a hunter. Like, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a hunter. Unfortunately, I can't change the mission until all these goobers get out of there. See, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I'm exhausted, and I kind of shut off everything in the dev server, so I think I'll end the stream a bit early today. I don't have any great ideas for a custom battle, and it's also the dev server, so there's gonna be less people. MI28, I showed off everything in the beginning of this live stream, like everything, in pretty good detail too. So I believe you should be able to rewind it and view it from the beginning. But I think I'm going to end the stream here because I'm tired, hungry, and I've talked about everything that's here on the server. I guess maybe if I missed something, I could pop right back on. But yeah, I think that's all I need to show off. There's probably going to be another dev server, maybe not this week, maybe this week. There's definitely going to be another dev server because this one's pretty beta. We got missing images and all that kind of stuff, and typically they like to fix that beforehand. But all right, see you, Getchy. They're ready to go again. What was I saying? Yeah, but this one, it's actually a pretty limited one, and I've showed off everything there's here. So yeah, good night. It's been about 2 hours, 30 minutes. Sounds good to me. It's only Monday after all. All right. Good night. I think I'm gonna actually take a rest because I just woke up and I'm tired. Yes, I want to quit. Yes. Look at this tank. Super cool. Anyways, I turn this off now. Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll stream Saturday for sure. If we get a dev server Saturday, I'll stream that. If we don't, I'll do a giveaway stream. Can you play BMP3? I already played the BMP3. Its 30mm cannon is also bound to the shoot gun, the button, so you have to shoot your gun to shoot the 30, and it's really dumb. They'll probably fix that soon. Everything. Once again, I played everything in order from left to right on the beginning of the stream. You should be able to rewind it to the beginning. So thanks for coming. I'm gonna end now.